Alright, I'm almost finished. Finish spraying with that water. Figure out how I want to split this. I think I'm going to do a diagonal part right here. Keep your towel right here or your blanket. It's split. I am taking shea butter and saturating the hair. Sit up a little bit. Keep your blanket. Working on the ends here. Spray a little bit more water. It's just warm water. She has got a hair wash. It's starting to dry out because I'm near the end. The purpose of banding is to stretch the hair. Her hair has been really dry. See that? Work on these ends. See the reaction with the shea butter versus that. It has been really dry. So when you stretch curly hair, the moisture stays in. So that's why I'm sealing it with the shea butter. And that's just something, shea butter is a staple. And when you find, it's very important, when you find shea butter, it's not very expensive. That container is, it's 8 ounces. And it cost me almost $4. When you find it, make sure it's yellow. If it is white, do not buy it. It's spoiled. Okay, and it lasts you a long time. But you want to make sure that it is fresh. You don't have to refrigerate it at all. And you see it melts very well into your hands once you rub it in there. But yes, do not buy it if it's white. I recently, when I actually went to go buy that, I will post a picture on my Facebook page. I took some pictures because I saw several containers of white. I actually purchased it at the our local grocery store, because this one is a really good quality. If I had time, I would have let them know that that was the case with some of those containers. Pull your blanket up. But I didn't have the time. But be mindful of that. You can find shea butter at any beauty supply, grocery store, natural grocers. You want to get 100%. And where else online. The only thing about it is you can't look at it, but make sure you get you buy from a reputable seller. That way you can return it. And most times when you get it online, it's not going to be spoiled. If you're buying from an actual hair dealer online, it should not be spoiled. So this is going to stay up, and it'll dry like this, and it'll be like this for a couple days whenever I decide to take it down. But her hair will be very moist once I take it down, and I will just continue to mist it every day with some water, lightly, some warm water. But all that moisture is getting through to the ends because I have sealed it with this shea butter. Okay, let's get one more, and all I have are these little things here that you can find at any store. You can also do it with, and I don't have any handy, but I prefer the thick ones, the hair elastics without the metal on them. If the child's hair is really thick, you can use those versus these. Now her hair is really thick, but I'm able to use these. So you want to make sure when you are sealing it and you are banding it that you are pulling, not pulling, but stretching the hair. So you see it will lay down, but you want it to, yeah, you want it to, to be straight. Okay, so we're at the last little section. The shea butter, you don't have to use a lot. This is just because I've just washed her hair, so I need everything to go back in it. And I noticed her hair was dry. See how her ends look knotted, and I'm trying to contemplate. I had just taken off some, probably about an inch, and I really need to take off 2, but this is what I'm looking at. Seriously, because it's, I don't know, it's not acting right. But I can tell it has grown from when I did trim it. Especially this right here, because this is what she cut, and it is growing back. Yeah, when the hair is, and I'll put a picture of that too, when you braid up the hair should be even all the way down. When it starts to thin out and get skinny, that's the part you should cut. Even if it is seemingly a lot, it needs to be cut, because that is taken away from the length retention. So immediately, yeah, right there. We'll see how this does, and when I take it down in a couple of days, I may actually go ahead and trim it. bit more shed hair. That's what I got so far since washing. I did not really comb her hair out a lot when I detangled it. I mainly use my fingers. And so a lot of her shed hair is just now coming out. I'm just doing this because it's dried out some more and I need it to behave. So, definitely all that straggly that needs to be cut off. Nonetheless, it is healthy and thriving.
After Lila's hair is done.
Yes, turn your head like
Chips.
they're chips. Turn around.
Mom,
Turn around. Turn around.
Hair done.
We're gonna get some chips and some spinach dip. To Leah's hair. And then I will get to Zion's hair. So when did we wash her hair? It's been 2 weeks. And it is getting colder. I'm trying not to wash as often, but it has been dry. I'm doing more co-washing than actual washing. But they get lint in their hair. And I used a product last time because I noticed it was dry. I used a protein, a cholesterol, the Queen Helene, the jar of the yellow one. And I did it before and I had to try it again just to be sure. It's too much. It dries their hair out. Even I follow it. I know you have to follow protein with another conditioner, and I did, and it just dried it out. It was so brittle. Like when I combed her hair lightly, I could hear the crackle. It was that dry, even if I had moisturized it. So I will not be using that on them, and I use it myself sparingly because it helps, but for them it's too much. So I have to go in with another shampoo and conditioner, and yeah, that wasn't so even. I'm going to try to get them even so you don't push, have to spend time pushing, but for the most part, here, let's use this black one.
Leah wants to eat some of these tomorrow because right now we want to eat the cheese puffs.
Okay, eat the cheese puffs.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Mom said we can eat the cheese right now. She said we can eat the cheese puffs. Yeah, Mom said we can eat right now.
Alright. I'm just going to lightly mist. And this took me roughly about 30 minutes. How long is this video? Yeah, it says 14 minutes. So about 30 minutes it took me to band her hair. Okay, put your blanket on you. I'm gonna turn around a minute. Take your thumb. So that is what it looks like all banded. Keep your blanket up. Again, this is the shea butter. See, all yellow. This is good for hair, skin, nails, just everything. Let me see. Let me pick up the camera. Try to keep it on you. So nicely banded. How does it feel? Feel better now that it's been washed? I'll let you see in a few minutes how it looks. So very stretched. It's a big difference from what it usually looks like when it's not stretched. It's usually about this length, even though it's really a lot longer. The shrinkage is real. So the rest of that will melt and
I told you we used to share.
Okay.
With Layla, because she won't have me.
So I'm just spraying a little more water, and this is what I'll do pretty much every day. Lightly spray it and let it dry, and I'll make sure it's dry before I take it loose. Well, this works. It's pretty, it's cute. You can add a headband to it and just rock it out like this. I did not braid her ends, but you can braid the ends if you want. Just kind of twist it around like that. And I am going to take a little break. I've actually been here for about 2 hours. I had to wash and condition it, let the conditioner sit. So then I will go in with the next head. But I will post some pictures on my Facebook page so that you can see. If you guys enjoy, give me your comments, your feedback. If you have any tips, if you need any more tips, let me know. Get that curl. I just curled right up. Bye. Thanks for watching.